everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. This is going to be a good one we got for you today. We got DUM-E'S, former champions DUM-E'S, going up against the Demigod Complex, rookie team that's had a lot of success this season already, and we're not even halfway through. Nick, they're playing today. What's the prize?
Tim, you buried the lead. Not only are these two teams playing, Demigod Complex, rookie sensation, DUM-E'S, former champions. This is the official first match of the Summer Series Fandom. Tim, let's pick a name for it right now. What's it called?
The Fandom Fights Teams Ladder.
The Fandom Fights Teams Ladder. First official match. Yeah. But the winner of this match does not have to climb the ladder. The winner of this match gets to skip the line, so to speak. The winner of this match gets put in an automatic contenders match to play the winner of whoever climbed up the ladder. So, winning team skips the line. Essentially, these two teams are 2 matches away from a title match right now.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see. All of these players have been playing really well this season, even in some of their limited matches that they've had. They've all been really, really great. So I'm very excited for this one. And let's go talk to the players right now and see what they have to say in the promos.
So, there's zero pressure on us today. If we're going to be totally honest, there's zero pressure. It's all on them because they're the ones that lost to Wookiee Mistake, and they're the ones that now have to try and fight their way all the way back to prove that, we were supposed to be champions in the first place because, we had them once, and they got to get all the way back, and you guys don't have to do anything because here's the thing. We lose, we're supposed to lose. Who gives a shit? They lose. They'll never live that one down. They'll never live that one down, and they go right back to where they started, all the way far away, and having to climb all the way back to another title match, which both of them have lost individually and together this season at trying to do that. So, good luck, guys.
Oh, it's like Run DMC.
I mean, yeah, it's been like Run DMC for quite a while now, but we're here. I don't really think there's that much pressure on you guys before because, in case you haven't noticed, you guys have proven your skills. You had the belts. Last I checked, we were the only other teams that didn't have a Fandom belt last year. Am I right? Right? I might be wrong. I don't know. Out of suspense, I really don't have too much bad to say. I don't. But I have you two. And I have plenty good to say. But it seems like you two are ready. You look ready. You look prepared. Neither of you are chugging from a giant bottle of vodka. So that seems like a positive, which I'm actually a little impressed. I don't think I could do that anymore. But how you guys feeling? You ready?
Sorry, why are we here? I was learning about Fremen. What's this about?
You ready?
Yeah. I got the Quizette's Hatterack down pat. I'm ready to go.
Cool. Cheers.
Nick, as I say sometimes after the promos, I'm a bit confused. Spence is in a garage, it appears. Lots of liquor being consumed for such an early time in the evening. Robert is reading a book. We don't read here. Please. We watch films, Robert. I thought you knew this. What do you think of the promos?
I would suggest putting the subtitles on when studying for movies.
I would agree with that.
Does help. So maybe reading a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that Robert's mustache is a bit more pronounced today, a bit different facial hairstyle. Interesting managerial choice to tell your team that they're supposed to lose. We'll see how it goes. I actually think this is a much more even match than the records may dictate. So I'm very excited to see what happens.
How does round number 1 work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. Each individual player will be given 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. You'll have 15 seconds to write your answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down. You will then reveal your answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Hi,
Yes. Okay. Nick, what's question 1?
Question number 1 will come in the category of Pixar. What is the name of Luca's uncle, who his parents want him to go live with in Luca?
What?
So you're what?
This kind of has to do with the question. My parents are out of town. They're in Florida right now. And my mom is the type of person who checks in everywhere she goes on Facebook. So now I just got a notification that says, Chris Brzakala is at Stinky's Fish Camp. I would assume that's a restaurant, but
I wouldn't.
Florida's crazy, man.
I would make much different assumptions.
2, 1, pens down. I'll check into it on the next question. Let's start with Robert.
Great start. I didn't know. I said boar.
And Spence.
I know now it's Sacha Baron Cohen.
We'll go to Jake.
Ugo.
And Alex.
I did the same, but with an extra G.
Ugo is correct. So we are all tied up
Ugo.
1-1. Ugo. God damn it. All right. Your next question is going to be in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel film features a cast including Teo Akamoto, Brian T, and Hiroyuki Sanada? Are you applauding me because I actually said those names correctly?
I was literally pointing at myself like, Tim, if you need me, I'm here. Tap me in. But wow, good job.
There's one name in all of fandom that I will never learn to say, and I bet you can figure it out what it is.
I think I have a guess.
4,
Chris Evans.
2, 1, pens down. Spence.
The Wolverine?
Jake.
The Wolverine.
Alex.
The Wolverine.
And Robert.
Well, that's a great start for me. I said Electra.
The Wolverine is correct. So Demigod takes the lead 3-2. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have.
All right, what's next?
Your next question will come in the category of Planet of the Apes. What does Malcolm tell Blue Eyes to get him to leave the war zone and come back with him in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? We'll take a somewhat general answer.
It's on Santa Rosa Beach. It appears to be like a fish fry
Like
with
a fish market.
with like live music and stuff is like what it's looking like on here. It looks pretty friggin' good. It's only got $2 signs, so that probably means like it's not too.
Repeat the question, please.
That is Dummy's first repeat. The question again. What does Malcolm tell Blue Eyes to get him to leave the war zone and come back with him in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? We'll take a general answer. So that's your general answer. So that's your threshold, no more than $2 signs.
No, it's not my threshold necessarily. I'm just saying it seems like a good value for the entertainment that you're getting.
How do you,
Indoor dining and outdoor dining. They're open till 10. It's a casual restaurant, it says. 5, 4, 3. Daily selection of fresh local seafood. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
Said that Caesar is alive.
We will go to Alex.
I said an attack is coming.
Robert.
Caesar's alive.
And Spence.
They won't kill him.
Caesar is alive. His father is alive. We'll accept that. So Dummies then takes the lead 4-3. So your next question is going to be in the category of Mission Impossible. In Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, Ethan is hiding out in Paris, France, 6 months after the IMF gets shut down. What country does the CIA send a team to where they think Ethan actually is? So the name that I won't say, I did scan the document. I don't see it anywhere. Do you have a guess of what I'm thinking of?
I'm thinking you're talking about Adewale Akinnuoye Agbaje.
Yeah, I can't say that. We asked a question about him once, and
Will you
said
say it? Will you say it though?
no because I can't. 5.
But will you say it?
3.
You're amazing.
I mean, thank you. I needed that. Let's go to Alex.
Cuba.
We will go to Robert,
Cuba.
Spence,
Italy.
and Jake.
Cuba.
Cuba is correct. So dummies are up 6-4. What is the next question?
The next question comes in the category of Middle Earth. Who hits the driver of an Oliphant with a spear during the final battle in Return of the King?
We recorded a match earlier today. We were talking about kings, and have you ever met a king? You asked me, and I said
A real
no.
one? Like a real one? Or like Koho in real life?
No, yeah, not Koho. Not Koho. Not Spence.
Okay. I've met Koho, but yeah, that doesn't count.
5.
I met the mascot. at
Alex is wearing a crown too. Jesus. Pens
Burger
down.
King.
Repeat.
I said pens down. Sorry, Alex.
Okay.
I said pens down. Sorry.
I know. I didn't hear the countdown. It's sorry.
Sorry.
It's just me.
Okay, so we will go to Alex first. Or no,
I
I'm
know.
sorry. Okay, and Robert.
I saw the royal family of Denmark. Aemir.
And Spence.
Put AO in.
And Jake.
I said Legolas.
Robert is correct. Aemir is correct. So
Good job.
Dummies lead 7-4. And your next question is going to come in the category of Star Wars. What planet is Jar Jar Binks from in the Star Wars series? So you met the Burger King, is what you're saying.
I met the guy in the costume.
Did you ever play the Burger King like racing
Probably
go-kart
not.
game on Xbox?
You can stop.
That
there.
shit slapped.
No.
No? You're not a Burger King fan?
I feel like, well, no, I'm not, but I feel like that's an unrelated question too.
What do you mean it's unrelated? They gave them out at
I
the
played
store.
the Xbox Burger King racing game. I feel like
Dude, it was part of the kids' meal. 1, pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Don't forget Sneak King, Naboo.
I believe that was one of the games. So let's go to Jake.
Naboo.
Alex.
Naboo.
And Robert.
How about the Wizard of Fries? Naboo.
Naboo is correct. Okay. What is next, Nick?
The next question will come in the category of YA. The question is, how does Ava Paige die in the Maze Runner series?
Burger King actually did this thing once. Robert reminded me when he mentioned fries. They did this thing where they were like cheesy fries, but they were like this powder, and they were bad. They're bad. But now they have this like Cheeto mac and cheese bite fry thing that is legit.
And I'm going to be real with you. I've eaten at Burger King maybe like once in my life.
Oh, there's one like 2 minutes for me, and I love it.
Any Burger King I've ever seen is also in the same like plaza as like a McDonald's and a Wendy's. And let's just face
Hands
it.
down. Yeah, I would go to Wendy's over both. Let's go to Jake.
She shot.
Alex.
I said shot.
Robert.
Also said shot.
And Spence.
Backed by cranks.
Shot is correct. So I have the score 11-7. Is that what you have?
Correct.
All right. Next question is in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Into Darkness, who pilots the ship that winds up dropping Spock in a volcano? The Order of the Baconator. Remember that? We used to talk about that a lot.
Wow, that was a great segue, Tim.
We used to talk about it so much.
Compelling and rich.
I haven't had Wendy's in such a long time, dude.
I've like kind of low-key sworn off fast food, but
Oh, please. 3,
I haven't had
2,
fast food in a long time.
1. Pens down just because you haven't had it in a long time. Let's go to Alex.
That's what that
I
means.
said Kirk.
We will go to Robert.
Sulu.
Spence.
I would check off.
And Jake.
I also said Sulu.
Sulu is correct. All right. What is the next question?
Your penultimate question will come in the category of DC. And the question is, who plays Harlan Maguire, a serial killer who photographs his victims in Road to Perdition?
I have something I want to say, but I can't say.
Go ahead, say it, Tim.
I can't.
I don't care how much it gives away the answer.
It's not going to give away the answer. I don't want to distract the competitors, but now you're doing it.
I'm just talking, Tim.
I was going to say, remember the
doing my
time that we
job.
found out that Spence lives by a road?
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Robert.
Jude Law.
And Spence.
Today's not my day. I didn't have it.
Jake.
Spence being in the garage, closer to a road than usual. I said Jude Law as well.
That's fair. Alex.
Jude Law.
Jude Law is correct. So it is 15-8 going into the final question of round number 1. That question is in the category of scores and soundtracks. The question is, which Disney animated film features the songs What Else Can I Do and Surface Pressure? I heard a groan from the other room.
What kind of groan? Like
a
okay.
like
Well,
when I played Fandom Fights, I would have hit that question. That type of groan.
yeah. We'll tell Bucky to shut up.
Yeah, I will. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Spence.
Encanto.
Jake.
Encanto.
Alex.
Encanto.
And Robert.
Encanto.
What else can I do?
Bring it in.
Bring it in. Yeah, exactly. All right. So Encanto's correct. At the end of round number 1, Dummies is up 17-10. Is that what you have?
That's what I have.
Dummies has 2 repeats remaining. Demigod has all 3. Both challenges intact. How does round number 2 work?
Round number 2. It's going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it as well. Spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. However, they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 2 questions in the chosen category on which you can confer. Unless you would like to check down the multiple choice. They'll each be worth 2 points apiece unless you'd like to check down the multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what is on the wheel today?
On the wheel today is Disney live action, Middle Earth, DreamWorks, Star Trek, James Bond, Marvel, horror icons, and MCU. So, Dummies, would you guys like to go first or defer?
Up to you guys. You have a nice little lead. You can keep the pressure up or see what they do and then kind of go from there. And then you can play around with round 2 a little bit more.
How you feeling, partner? I'm more in the line of deferring.
Okay, yeah, I have no preference. So if you're leaning defer, then that's what we'll do.
Let's do that. Defer.
All right, Da Boots with defer as we bring in Koho. And this will be the spin for the Demigod Complex. This spin brought to you by Discovery Plus. Didn't know that was a thing. Lands on Middle Earth. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
That'd be
Just
mostly
around one
on.
question. I think we should spend.
I'd say that'd be mostly on Alex, but I would spin again.
Go ahead.
Spinning again?
Yeah.
Okay. This is what you are stuck with. This spin brought to you by Queen of Versailles. It lands on the MCU.
All right.
Fucking poetry. All right.
Take your time, use your repeats, and don't be afraid of multiple. You're all right.
Yes, sir.
All right, Nick, you want to go ahead and give them their questions in the MCU?
Gladly, Demigod Complex. I will be administering your questions in the category of the MCU. Are you prepared?
Yep.
Great. Your first question. Which MCU film features a Hot Wheels car case, an elementary school, and killer seagulls?
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Go for it. Ant-Man and the Wasp, final answer.
That's correct. 2 points. Your second question. What is the profession of Betty's new boyfriend, played by Ty Burrell in The Incredible Hulk?
I think he's a psychologist. Are you confident? Yeah. Go for it. Psychologist, final answer.
That's correct. For 2 points.
Good job.
Your third question. Who plays the main villain, Malekith, in Thor the Dark World?
Christopher Eccleston. Well, no, you're right. No, Christopher Eccleston's right. Yeah, go ahead. Christopher Eccleston, final answer.
That's correct. 2 points.
The Doctor.
I was going to say, wasn't he Doctor Who?
He was.
10?
Your penultimate question. In Guardians of the Galaxy, what kind of object does Groot steal in the kiln, causing Rocket's plan to start early and force them to improvise?
It's the bomb, right? I thought it was a battery because he reaches up and reaches something out of like the power box. We can go multiple. I think that'd be fine. I think it's a battery though.
Do you just want to do the repeat so we can like think about it?
Yeah, you repeat.
Repeat the question.
All right, there's your first repeat. Question again. In Guardians of the Galaxy, what kind of object does Groot steal in the kiln, causing Rocket's plan to start early and force them to improvise?
Yeah, because he gets tall, opens like a power something or whatever, and rips something out.
In Guardians?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I think we should go multiple either way because I don't know if it's like a battery, but I know it's something power related.
5.
Let's go multiple choice. That's fine.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, leg, B, fork, C, battery, D, gun?
Battery.
Battery.
Battery, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Damn it.
Cornex battery.
Cornex battery, so figure it out. Love that.
Final question. In Avengers Infinity War, who contacts Captain America after aliens invade New York?
Spruce.
You confident?
Yeah, and it couldn't be anybody. It wouldn't be anybody else. I don't think.
Because isn't it Tony's phone? That he,
Yeah,
like, he
but Tony's
blocks?
gone. Yeah, but Tony's gone.
5.
If you want, go for it.
Bruce Banner, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more
Good
points.
Thank you.
Sweep of the MCU.
All right, so Demigod has taken the lead, getting their total up to 19 to Dummy's 17. Is that what you have?
Correct.
All right, so we'll bring back the wheel and Mr. Tistal for the spin for Dummies. This is your spin, gentlemen.
1917, great number.
It's going to be a free spin,
Right again.
and it lands ever so slightly on horror icons. Would you like
Hey.
to keep that or spin again?
What do you want to do?
I mean, I feel like we should they're only up 2, and I think we're pretty solid in this.
Yeah, I don't know if we
So-
should have fate given.
Yeah, you can go multiple choice on every
Yeah,
single
there's
one. It's still be up
there's
4.
stuff on there we don't want, so
Yeah.
I think we should take it.
Yeah, let's take it.
Yeah, so works. Thanks for pronouncing my name right, by the way. I appreciate that.
Got you. All right, so Dummies, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of horror icons. Are you ready?
Sure.
Your first question. In which Nightmare on Elm Street film does Freddy enter the real world by cutting himself out from the inside of somebody's body?
Isn't that Freddy's Revenge?
Oh, yeah.
Because he like comes out of the body.
Yeah, you're right.
You cool with me going for it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. Final answer.
That is correct. Good job. 2 points and a tie game. All right, Dummies, your next question. At the end of the original Friday the 13th, what type of transportation is Alice in when she believes young Jason attacks her?
Canoe? A
Boat.
boat? Should we just say boat?
I think, boat is, they didn't say specific, so I think boat would be acceptable.
Okay.
So.
5.
Do you want to say it?
Boat, final answer.
Boat is what we have.
Okay, good.
So,
Cool.
points.
Cool.
All right, your next question. Who directed the original Halloween 2?
Rick Rosenthal.
Yep.
Rick Rosenthal, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
And what's the score?
I have 23 to 19. Wait, 23! 23-19! We have a 23-19! Hey!
So worth it going multiple choice.
Oh
I
my
knew it
god. I'm not even going to cut that out. What am I talking about? All right, next question. At the beginning of A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, what specific type of object does Freddy emerge from to attempt to drown Joey?
Waterbed.
Yeah, it's a waterbed.
Waterbed,
Yeah.
final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in Horror Icons. In Friday the 13th, 2009, what type of object does Chewie break, causing him to go to the tool shed where he is killed by Jason?
It's like a chair, I think.
Yeah, it's something like that because he's like talks about he's like the woodman or something.
Do you want to go
inappropriate, but
for
it's
it,
not like that.
or do you want a multiple choice?
I want to. Nah, I'm not super confident. So let's go multiple.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, chair, B, coat rack, C, ceiling fan, or D, dresser?
It's the chair. Yeah, it was something he said. Yeah. Chair, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point, bringing the score up to 26 to 19. Is that what you have, Nick?
That is correct, Tim.
All right. How's round number 3 going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. There's going to be 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once you hear the category, each team can decide who will take the first question. The other player will then take the second question. You can reset on 3 and 4. And teams can confer on the fifth and final question. The player will be able to bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 3?
All right. So the first category that you can bet points on is going to be Disney animation. Let's get bets starting from dummies. Who's taking it and how much?
I am taking it, and I am betting 0.
Okay. And Demigod, who and how much?
I'm taking it for 2.
Okay. Your question in Disney animation. Name one of the 2 Dalmatians who have 15 puppies in 101 Dalmatians. Nick, I believe we are in a situation where if Spence hits this, we will move on. But if Spence misses this, the game will go to dummies.
Correct. Also, Tim, we are in a position where you didn't turn your lights on before the sun went down, and now it's dark.
Yeah, no, it's getting real dark in here. It's getting real dark. 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be the second repeat for Demigod. Name one of the 2 Dalmatians who have 15 puppies in 101 Dalmatians.
Before you got here, Koho suggested you pick up some new editing things and start putting random shit behind me.
Well, not everyone is Kane McMillan, so I do what I can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacob at 0.
Pongo.
And Spence.
Game over, Chief.
And your winners, DUM-E'S. Pongo was correct. We also would have accepted Perdita. So, Nick, what did you think of the match?
Good match. Both teams showing their real strength in round 2. It seems as though round 1 was the one that decided the match today. DUM-E'S just playing insanely well. Even if Demigod did a little bit better, they might have gotten a little further into round 3. But at the end of the day, DUM-E'S was just on a hot streak. Both teams hit maybe their strongest category from my perspective, and they really capitalized on it. So at the end of the day, it was a good match between two very good teams. One just played a little bit better today.
Yeah. So we're going to start by talking to Demigod Complex. Nick, take it away while I turn on my lights.
Demigod Complex, obviously not the situation you wanted to be in, but as you said at the beginning, I imagine you were just hoping to put in a good performance. I do think you did that, especially in round number 2, as I said. You've played 2 of probably the best teams playing in fandom right now in Duel of the Fates and DUM-E'S. So 2 and 2 maybe doesn't exactly describe your current skill level. This does end your run in the ladder, but we will see you post summer for sure. Thoughts on the match today, and any plans to get back on the horse?
Yeah, I think these guys
Great
should be
singles
great.
player. Like,
I'm you know what? I'm gonna stop both of them. 2 and 2. I know, like in a lot of other leagues, that would be like you're okay at this, but the way fandom teams works is you're shot out of a cannon, and it's very much kind of a swim bitch kind of a situation where where you have to do well or you kind of fall flat on your face and everyone gets to see it. This is kind of the team that when we fall flat on our faces and everyone gets to see it, at least it brings joy to some other people's lives. When because that's who me, Spence, and unfortunately Koho are as people. So at least that's cool. But we'll be back. We'll be preparing all sorts of nasty wicked strengths. There's not that many of them actually, so you have a pretty good shot at figuring out which ones that we're working on. But yeah, GG, former champs. What are you gonna do?
He's a Kingsman, folks. They just need. I think these two need a break. I think they've both been through the ringer recently, and I think today's performance was decent. It wasn't necessarily what we wanted to do, but yeah, like again, it's not necessarily like people were expecting us to come in and like beat dummies. Like we were just expected to come in and do decent, and I think we did just that. I think that we are better than what we did today, and I think a little bit of rest and preparation will be back in the fall, and we'll show that. But yeah, for now, we'll take this loss and come back later.
Fair. Well, we look forward to it. Congratulations on a well-played match, and we'll see you next time for sure. As we bring in our winners today, back in fashion, I don't know, back to form. I don't know what the saying is. The DUM-E'S. DUM-E'S, haven't seen you in a little bit. Obviously, you lost the contender match for the vacant belt at the beginning of the year to the current champions, Wookiee Mistake. Or maybe the current champions. I don't know, because this takes place after. We haven't shot that one yet, so if I just spoiled it, there's no way I would know that. Anyway. They might not be. I wouldn't have spoiled it, because this happens after.
I think we're good. I think you're good.
Tim, cut all this out. All right. DUM-E'S, congratulations on the win today. You played great. You get to skip the line of the pass. You get to go right to the end. You will now be playing the winner of whoever comes out of that 6-team ladder that will be happening in the summer. So thoughts on the match today, on your performance, on DUM-E'S back to form, and thoughts on the future.
Go for it.
What's
Please.
the thing?
Go.
So yeah, I think Robert and I, coming off our last couple matches where we didn't play very well, I think both of us were kind of itching to get back in there and sort of prove that we're still a really good team. And I think we did show that today. And I think that, but we didn't take Demigod Complex lightly at all. They've shown so far how formidable they can be. And we just caught them on an off day, which is fortunate for us. But I do think this showed that we haven't lost a step. I know me personally, I've been like in a real Warzone mode lately because I had a couple belts to defend, and that took a lot of effort, but I'm happy with how we played today and how I personally played today. So yeah, I'm excited to jump the line.
Of course. First thing, reading does pay off. I don't give a crap what situation you're in. As Nick said, you got to read a lot of subtitles. I read a shit ton of subtitles. Yeah. Two, I've been on the worst multiplex streak. I don't know if anybody, but it's been pretty bad. I don't think I've won a multiplex match since the title match. I don't know. It's been rough. So
yeah, this is my first Fandom win since the first match against Knights of Ren. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been pretty rough. I thought, I started off 0-2, and I was like, well, this is going to be a good one. And we didn't, it wasn't a question that was missed from me by then. And then Jake only missed that one. Jake outscored me in round 1 today, which is great. That's what we want. We want synergy. So I thought it was going to be rough. It turned out not to be so rough. We got horror. We were this close to things getting real interesting by the skin of our teeth. But you know what? That's why they have skin on teeth, but they don't. So that's why we're feeling good today, because we were back to form, not back to formula. That's a whole nother team. But we were back to form, and that's important.
Got you out here talking about enamel and all sorts of stuff on teeth. You guys played really well. You guys did what you needed to do. You got the win. We're not going to see a bad day from Spence like that. Again, they are too good of a player, and sometimes it's a little bit of luck of the draw. You catch someone on a bad day. But they are a very good team. They are going to show they're going to be rough in the next half of the year when they come back. But you guys got to skip the ladder. I had to explain this whole thing to Abel the other day, and it was really difficult, and I had to do a lot of hand motions. It took me like 20 minutes. I'm glad I don't have to do that again. But this is awesome. I can't wait to see who you guys play. We get to watch. We get to see all the matches and figure out each team as we go along. So good job. Congratulations to Demigod Complex. Good game. I know you guys are going to come back stronger when all this starts up again.
Yep, couldn't have said it better myself. Congratulations on the win today, gents. And we'll see you at the top of the ladder there. Tim. Go on.
Yeah, this was great. I mean, Demigod Complex, like we said, having a rough go of it in the towards the end of the match. But I mean, like you said, had a great round 2. Spence couldn't pull that question, but that just happens sometimes. And like you said, round 1 kind of coming in and being kind of the make it or break it. And you know, it sucks, but it happens, and I don't think they need to hang their head. We'll see them again soon. So that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you real soon with the next match. Until then, that was Nick, all the other people. Thank you. We'll see you later.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
Then again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.